And just like that, it's been 1 whole year since I started a YouTube channel. Because this journey has been so new to me and I have learned so much through it, I thought I would just take this time to go over what I've learned in the past year with you guys. Starting a channel had been on my mind before, but it took me a quarantine to finally push myself to do it. And let me tell you, boy, has my life totally changed. For starters, 1 year ago, I didn't even know how to edit. I remember the first video I uploaded, and the first video that officially started my channel, I guess, was the video about college, the college application process and things like that. If you want to check it out, I'll link it down below. But I remember just for that video, it took me over 2 hours just to line up the video and the audio and figure out how on earth was I supposed to edit things together. So without further ado, let's just go into the topic of today's video. So first of all, I learned so much technically. Thumbnails, engagement, video editing, titles, analytics, so much stuff that I've never even thought about before when I was watching YouTube and clicking on all these other people's creations. I had no clue that this much work went into every single video. There's so many things that I never thought about before starting a channel, nor did I know how to do, and I learned all of that throughout this past year just navigating a new channel. And so every video, because of how much work has gone to it, it feels like a little art project. It feels like a little project where I can just be creative, and it's something that, I don't get a grade on being a student, I don't get paid for. It's a little project I can pour into, and just it gives me so much fulfillment. Every video makes me feel like I've created something and I've created something new. Another thing that's changed in the past year, not necessarily that I've learned, but I guess I did in a sense, is that I've gotten so much more comfortable on camera. From the first video back then, when you watch it, it just seems so much more awkward and tense. Not that I'm anywhere near perfect now, but just compared to before, I'm so much more relaxed talking to you guys. I've gotten so much more comfortable in front of the camera in general. Just looking back at my old videos, it even seems like my personality has changed. And I think that what really helped me get past that and to push beyond is interacting with you guys. Talking to you guys, interacting with you guys, it really makes me feel like I'm talking to someone. It puts a face, well, I guess a username technically, but it puts someone behind the camera that I'm talking at right now. It gives me something to visualize, and it motivates me so much, especially just seeing comments from you guys. So this ties into my next point, which is you guys' comments mean the world to me. As a small YouTuber, you're lucky if you get a comment every now and then, every video here and then. And so every comment that you guys leave, I know that you guys have taken out the time in your day to watch my video, and it makes me feel so humbled and so honored to be a part of that. Your comments are so encouraging, and it honestly is what motivates motivates me as a small YouTuber to keep going. So if there are any small YouTubers that you guys enjoy, drop a comment. I guarantee you it'll make their entire day. Another thing I've learned is that I have a newfound appreciation for YouTubers, or I guess influencers in general. But just keeping it narrow to YouTube, it is hard. Every single subscriber matters so much. I used to not have a concept for how hard making a video really was, or how great of an accomplishment reaching 100 subscribers really is. I used to just look at people's numbers and not really have a concept for how much, let's say 10,000 subscribers is, 1,000, it's not so much about the numbers, but it's just getting there. It's that process of getting there. I can genuinely say that every single subscriber here means something to me because of how I've watched it grow. I've watched that number, even though I haven't necessarily met you guys face to face, but I've seen that grow one at a time. Watching these numbers grow one by one, getting a notification of a new sub or a comment, it just makes me so happy, and it just makes my day that much better. Because I love interacting with you guys so much, and I love seeing another person join the community that we have here. And so that's the thing. I am so thankful for the community that we do have, for you guys' comments, for your constant support. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Another thing that I've learned is that YouTube can push you to do great things. Having a channel for me personally pushed me to do things that I never would have thought to do, that I never would have done otherwise. For example, the social media break, the 1,000 hour challenge, playing violin in Yellowstone. Okay, playing violin in Yellowstone was one of the coolest things that I've ever done, and completely out of nowhere, And it was such a cool experience. That was such a treasured experience that I never would have thought to do if I hadn't started a YouTube channel. Now, just for some of the harder lessons that I've had to learn, not that they're bad at all, is, well, first of all, sometimes it's really hard not to focus or dwell on the numbers. Let's say dwelling on the number of views or subscribers or comments, likes, whatever it is. Sometimes it's hard not to let those numbers provide the validation or to let those numbers determine value or worth. Some of my favorite videos that I've ever made actually get the least number of views. Some of the videos that I make that I really like are just, they happen to be the ones that nobody else likes. Or at least, according to the views and likes, that is the impression that I get. It can be quite discouraging when you put your heart and soul into a piece of art or a YouTube video and just have it be kind of invalidated like that. So it's discouraging, but learning to get past that, learning that your validation, especially in terms of YouTube videos, should not come from the numbers themselves. And also, if your intention when you are making these videos is solely to get views and likes. This brings me to my next point, which is that even though I still don't know exactly what I hope to accomplish with this channel, exactly what my focus should be, but in the process of experimenting and figuring all of that out, I need to focus on the things that do keep me going. Like why I started this channel, what is my purpose with this channel, or the people that I am helping. However few, one person makes such a huge difference still. And if I can do that, if I can just help one person by any video that I've made, then I've succeeded. I know that sounds cheesy, but it is so true. Every single person matters. And so just to tie in this video and wrap it all up, it's just pretty short, but it's just a little reflection that I wanted to make, seeing as it's been one whole year of starting a channel. The world has gotten so much smaller and so much bigger as a result. Meeting people in real life who say that they've seen my channel is still so shocking to me. I have to admit, it's even sometimes embarrassing when a classmate asks me if I have a channel. I should be proud because I do have a channel, but that initial doubt and fear is still there sometimes. Like, oh, what if they think I'm dumb for doing this? Or what if they hate my videos? Or like the insecurities and doubts that come in. But honestly, the people that have come up and they're so encouraging. People I haven't even met in real life that come up to me and tell me how much they like my channel. You guys make such a huge difference. It means so much to me when you guys are willing to come out and talk to me about that. So in conclusion, I guess this kind of turned into an appreciation for all of you guys for following along on my journey this long, one whole year. And I have no doubt that it will just continue to grow, and I'll continue to meet more and more of you guys. Now, definitely, if you've been here a while, drop a comment. I would love to say hi. So I hope you guys are doing well, fantastic. I'm wishing you guys nothing but the best. And again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for following along with me. I hope that you enjoyed this video, learned something from it. Maybe it got you thinking about starting a YouTube channel. Whatever it is, wishing you the best. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video.